So let's have a look at adjustment 5 for Ryan Limited manufacturing account. So this is our suspense. So we're going to do this two ways. Show you how to do it using the T-accounts and show you how to use it doing the plus and minuses. So the suspense figure arises as a result of discount allowed of 1,200 entered only in the debtors account. So that's saying that with this discount figure that we have in the trial balance. So let's have a look at the trial balance and see. So discount net is on the credit side. So that means that it's an income, so that's discount received. So it's telling us that we gave discount allowed to a customer and we have to include that in our discount account, so we need to reduce it. And then the second part of it says that credit purchases of raw materials 5,000 entered in the wrong side of the creditor's account. So it's telling that our creditor's account is wrong. We've 10,000 there on the wrong side, so we need to put it on the correct side. And then we need to correct our suspense figure, which is our general factory and overheads. So the first thing, we're going to draw 3 T accounts for each one of these, one for the discount, one for the creditors, and one for the factory expenses. And we're just going to put the balances in for each one of them, depending on what side of the trial balance the balances are on. So our discount, our balance is 6,000 on the credit side. So we'll put 6,000 on our credit side. For our creditors then, we are going to have 4,400 on the credit side, or sorry, 49,400 on the credit side. And then for our factory expenses, general factory overheads, 86,400. So we have 86,400 in there. So just to do it with the plus and minus, you got 6,000. Creditors then 49,400. And then for our general expenses, 86,400. So the first part is telling us that this discount that we have given, so discount allowed of 1,200, so that's an expense to us. So we need to reduce the discount. So because it discounts an income, to reduce an income, we put in the credit side, or put in the debit side. So we're going to debit our discount account of 1,200. And then the corresponding credit then is going to go into our factory overheads of 1,200. So for suspense or for discount, we're just going to take away our discount. So we've got 6,000 as discount received. We should have put in or taken away an extra 1,200 for this discount allowed that we've given. So our discount should be 4,800, and that goes to your add operating income. So this 6,000, take away 1,200, gives you a balance of 4,800. So instead of our discount allowed or discount received at 6,000, our discount received should be 4,100 because we didn't take away this discount allowed that we gave to a customer for 1,200. And then because we have taken it away here, we're going to add it on down here. So you can either do it plus and minuses or using the T codes. So if you're into discount, remember this 1,200 is going to go in twice. It's going to go on the debit side or discount, and then it's going to go on the credit side of our factory expenses, because that's where the suspense is. The second part of that says that the credit purchase of raw materials of 5,000 were entered in the incorrect side of the creditor's account. So it's saying of this 4,940, we had put in creditors on the debit side, so now we need to fix it. So we're going to fix it. So if we have put this on the incorrect side of the creditor's account, that means that we have put 10,000 in here. So this balance figure of 49,400 includes that figure of 10,000 that's on the wrong side. So, or that 5,000 is on the wrong side. So when we're doing up these accounts, before we balance them off, in our creditors account, we would have had 5,000 on the debit side. That 5,000 should be on the credit side. So we need to correct that. So if we correct it, we're going to put 5,000 on the debit side, or on the credit side of the creditors account. That means that it's now balanced. So if you think about that previous 5,000 that we have, that we put on the debit side, which is wrong. So if you put 5,000 on the credit side, that means now that it's 0. So that means we need to add another 5,000 on to make sure that the 5,000 is now accounted for on the correct side. So that means we have a balance of 59,400, and that's going to be your figure that goes into your balance sheet as a current liability. So just remember that 49,400, we need to correct it. So it shouldn't be 49,400. So to correct it, we put 5,000 on the credit side. That means that it's now up to 0. And then to put in for the 5,000, we add another 5,000 on the credit side. So it's 10,000 that we're putting on the credit side of the creditors. So that means in the factory overhead, we need to debit it 10,000 to take it out of the factory overhead or factory expense. That one there, putting it on the incorrect side, takes a little bit of thinking in relation to it. So then we also need to adjust the creditors from the factory overheads of 10,000. So, and then we just balance them off. So our factory overheads new figure, new balance figure, it's going to be 96,400. Take away the 1,200. So 95,200 is the new factory overhead that goes into your manufacturing account. And then we have our balance then for creditors that goes into your creditors due within 1 year. And then we have our balance then for our discount, and that's going to go into your profit and loss account, add onto your operating income. So we add our income in our profit and loss account. So 3 ways you can do it. You can use your T account, taking the balance from the trial balance, and then either increasing or decreasing the T account, whether it's an income, expense, asset, or liability, or you can add them on like we did here with our discount and with our creditors, and then adjusting our expenses, taking it out or adding it on depending on what's happened up previously. And that's working 5 suspense figure done for Rhine Limited manufacturing account.